In today's video, we're going to go over how to felt on amigurumi, the very basics. So what you're going to need is a marker, a felting needle, some wool roving, whatever color you like, and some of these finger mitts. So first what you're going to do is take your marker and we're going to draw any kind of little design on here. This is just for practice, so make sure if you're going to be doing this on an amigurumi that you've already finished, you might want to use pins instead or embroider an outline, but for this one we're just going to use a Sharpie. So I've drawn this little like squiggle. Now what you're going to do is put the finger mitts on your index finger and your thumb of your non-dominant hand, because these are the two fingers that are going to be holding the project in place and the wool roving, and we want to make sure we're not going to stab ourselves accidentally. All right. Should have got the roving out. Okay, so a little bit goes a long way. So I'm only going to pull off a very small chunk of wool to start with, and we can always add more. It is easier to add more than it is to try and take it away and reapply it. All right, so I'm gonna put these back on. All right, so I'm going to hold this over the center of my little squiggle and keep an eye on where the outline is. And what you're going to do is straight up and down, you're going to poke the wool roving into your project. Make sure you're going straight in and straight out. If you come in or out at an angle, it's really easy to snap this needle. We don't want to do that. So you're just going to slowly around the outline poke. And you can sort of manipulate the roving with the needle. And I probably didn't put enough to fill in this whole squiggle, so we're just going to do this one section right here. Just going back along the outline. And I'm not poking very hard or very far down. All right, so I obviously haven't finished this around here, but what you do once you finish the outline is you're going to slowly work in towards the center. Poking all the way. And if you want this color to be very dense, you could add some more. I would probably add more right here in this section. In fact, that's what we'll do. We'll add some more. I'm going to start in this corner this time. So if we assume that this is finished, this is the shape that we want, what you can do to get rid of all of this extra fuzziness is to just gently along the surface of your piece kind of snip off the excess. And we'll clean it up just a little bit. But what happens if you make a mistake and you decide, I really don't like this shape, I want to redo this? So you can actually pull all of this back out. Just very gently tug the fibers free. And it'll slowly come out. Now, if you are going to go back over this exact same area, you definitely don't need to worry about this kind of extra fuzziness that's left behind. You don't actually damage your stitches at all doing that, so that's good to know. All right, and you can just rip this back apart and start felting it back into the piece. No need for waste or anything. I hope you guys find this helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye.